I'm joined today by Dave Adams from the Five Counties Children's Centre and Jen Curitin from the YWCA Peterborough. Just before the break, we were asking an important question, which is, of all these good sounding opportunities to provide our money to, how will the donors know which are the legitimate charities? What tips do you have for them?
Well, the easiest place to start is looking for the charitable registration number. There are nonprofits in our community. There are just organizations or groups of people who get together to do good for their friends, and then there are registered charities. And so if you want a tax receipt, you better make sure that it's a registered charity. Yeah. And also knowing that registered charities have a lot of accountability to the CRA.
Good
we
point.
have to submit detailed documents, like Dave mentioned, that are available for the public's consumption on the Canada Revenue Agency website. And we're held to really high standards. So it's important, I think, to make sure that you're giving to a charity.
Well, quite apart from the fact that if you don't give to a charity, you don't get your charitable donation for tax purposes, but I know most people aren't giving just to get a tax receipt. Is it fair to say that if you are giving to a charity, you have then confidence to know that their dollars are going where they're supposed to, and that the organization is not spending too much on administration and Rolls Royces and things like that?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not that simple.
Yep.
There's over 80,000 charities in Canada, so it's not that simple. So the one thing that I always say is give them a call. Ask to speak to the executive director or the lead fundraiser and ask some really tough questions. We're there to be able to answer those questions for you and help you understand how we invest the money that you give, how much we spend on different things, and the results, most importantly, the results that we achieve with that. Because, you know, one of the things you need to know is what numbers are important, and we can help you find your way through that. And if someone is ever not wanting to give you those answers, or feel like they're taken off guard by those kinds of things, then maybe that's a bit of a warning sign that, you know, maybe go on to the next one.
Yeah, I know that, you know, as I mature in age, I tend to listen to that little voice inside of me more so now than when I was younger. And if that little voice is feeling uncomfortable about something, even if it's, you know, you're going into, you know, Canadian Tire and you're going to pick something up and someone is standing there with a, you know, coin box or something, they really should have information with them that you can, you know, ask for, which will give you time, you know, to browse through the brochure, or again, you know, Google them to find the information. And then, you know, if they are legit, you can always give through online if you don't feel like you should be doing, you know, that spontaneous. And again, it's okay to say no, because, you know, if you feel like, you know, I give enough to other charities, then don't feel pressured ever into doing that. And we always ask, you know, we have a door-to-door campaign, and we always tell people, you know, don't give cash at the door. You know, if you can, if you feel uncomfortable, ask for information. Make sure they have a badge. They can leave something with you. You pretty much know if somebody isn't going to leave something with you, something is probably wrong.